my 6-year marriage fell apart, I thought it was my fault. He told me that he felt like he missed out by being with me, so I interpreted that as I was too old, I let myself go, I wasn't enough. I knew that when I asked for the divorce, my life was about to change. What I didn't know was that 2 weeks later, our city would be under lockdown because of a new virus. Between the divorce and a pandemic, all of my worst fears, insecurities, perceived weaknesses came to the surface. But today I am here to talk about how an unexpected new hobby revealed my true strength. Through pole dancing. Yes, pole dancing. I learned how to fly. And I fell in love again with myself. Stop AAPI Hate recorded nearly 11,500 anti-Asian hate incidents between March 2020 and March 2022. In March 2021, a white man in Atlanta, having a bad day, shot and killed 6 Asian women in a Korean spas because he saw them as a temptation. Asian women have been objectified, hypersexualized since the 1800s, dating back to the Page Act of 1875, which prohibited women with immoral purposes from immigrating to the United States, but was primarily enforced against Asian women. Men and boys, since I was in middle school, used to ask me if I would love them long time. I learned from a very early age that my race and sexuality were tied, and after Atlanta, it became clear that my Asian body was a liability. It made me a target. I wanted to escape it, and so I threw myself into work, writing op-eds, speaking on panels, doing anything but processing the trauma that had been stored in my muscle memory. Wow. And it was taking a toll on my body. I needed to move. I needed to put my phone down for an hour and stop doom scrolling. So I enrolled in a pole fitness program. I showed up to my first class wearing a sports bra, bike shorts, flannel shirt tied around my waist to cover my stomach and my backside, and gym shoes that had never seen the inside of a gym because since elementary school, I told myself, I'm not an athlete. I am a choir girl, a theater nerd. The gym was for other people, stronger people. But there I was, standing behind a pole, trying to avoid looking at my reflection in the mirror. But my instructor told us that we should record a video of ourselves so that we could track our progress. And so I did. And I look back at that first video now and I laugh, jumping on the pole and holding on for dear life, walking around the base like a broken robot. It is a miracle that I made it through that first class. But I did. And the second class, and the third, and 2.5 years later, I am now a certified spin pole instructor. And one of my very favorite pole tricks is called the butterfly. And it is an inverted move, so it means that you have to lift your body weight and pull yourself upside down, something that I thought was an impossibility until I did it. I don't know when my transformation happened. Audre Lorde once said that you become strong by doing the things you need to be strong for. Yeah. And so maybe that's how it works. You just keep showing up and doing hard things. Yeah. Learning how to pole dance taught me what resilience looks like in practice. And sometimes that means letting go. There's another trick that I love called the layback, which the name is very self-explanatory, but you wrap your legs around the pole and you release your arm grip and you lay all the way back, which I know sounds terrifying, to trust your strength and surrender. But I'll tell you this, the fear of falling is nothing compared to the thrill of flying. Oh, wow. Pole dancing expanded my view of what is possible. With each spin, a piece of my heart heals. Every climb is an apology to my body for years of shame. The joy that I feel when I'm floating in the air makes me unwilling to settle for anything less, even when I'm back on the ground. Because once you realize that you have those superpowers inside of you, it bleeds into every aspect of your life. Divorcee, pole dancer, Asian American woman, each of these identities carries the weight of other people's judgment. But embracing all of them reminds me that I am and always have been more than enough. I can defy society's expectations. Y'all, I can defy gravity.